Hello everyone. Since we missed Lab 4 on Monday, we're going to make it up through a video. So I want to show you here how to access the files for Lab 4. You can do it on pretty much any computer that can access Citrix, the lab.devry.edu. Alright, so I'm in Files. And within Files, you'll see Lab 4 files, and you click on that folder. And there's another folder that says Lab 4, so you click on that folder, and here are all the files you need. So first, open your instructions, download those, and save it so you know where it is, so you can then, actually this is the instruction, so we don't need to do that. It's the worksheet we need to do that with. It wasn't coming open, so I just downloaded it. And I'm going to do the same with the data sheet. Right now, the data sheet's what you're going to need to upload when you get done, so make sure you save this somewhere in your documents or in downloads, desktop, somewhere where you know where it's at. Alright. The next thing you want to do is download first Ball Drop, but we're going to have to download all of these files eventually. I suggest just doing it when you get to it as you need it. So I'm going to start with Ball Drop, and I need to put it somewhere where I know where it is. Now, there is an advantage to doing it all at once because we have to upload it. We have to download it from here to our computer and then upload it to the virtual site. So if you download them all and put them in a folder called Lab 4, which is what I've done here, then I can show you how to upload all of them at once to the virtual site where we're going to be working. Right, so now I'm going to go launch that, which is lab.devry.edu. And the first thing I want to do is open Windows Explorer. So if you don't have it on your favorites, go into Apps, and they're in alphabetical order, so Windows Explorer is down near the bottom. So we're going to open and run Windows Explorer. When it asks me about permissions, I'll permit all access. Okay, what this is going to help me do is tie together what's on my C drive or what's on this virtual drive. So now I'm going to go into my C drive and locate the folder where I put my labs, that Lab 4 folder. Sorry, it's a pretty long path. For me anyway, it's going to depend on where you put your lab. So here's my Lab 4 folder. And again, if it asks about permissions, permit all. And I'm going to select all of these files. And copy them. Then I'm going to come up to my F drive, and here I created a new folder for this class. Physics 204, and inside of it I put my Lab 4 file. So I just come here and paste. You're not going to have that folder, so you'll have to create a new folder for the class, new folder, Physics 204, and then inside of that I'd create a new folder called Lab 4 and place all those files in it. And now I want to launch video trackers, so again you'll probably have to come into apps, video trackers down toward the bottom. I've gotten this a couple of times and I just hit yes, relaunch, and it closes down video tracker and opens it again. Okay, once I'm in here, I'm going to go back to my instructions now and look at where we're at. Okay, so we've gone to lab.deri.edu. We moved all those files to our computer. Then we use Windows Explorer to copy them up to the F drive. And we've opened Tracker. Okay, it says explore the software and read the help me file. Okay, take some time and go do that. If you don't want to run it through lab.deri.edu, you can always download the software. It's a free download. And now we use File, Open, and get Dropball AVI from the F drive on the computer. Now we want to make sure and get it from there and not from the C drive, because if it's from the C drive, it'll be too slow and it just work a lot better from the F drive. So I'm going to go to File, Open, and I'm going to make sure and point to my F drive, go find my physics folder, my labs, and there's ball drop. The next thing they want me to do is run the video and then play it one frame at a time. Alright, that part's kind of long. Our next task is to calibrate using the stick that's here. Alright, so on the front screen, we'll hit this drop down, new calibration tape. We want to change this to now I'm going to move it from here to like they show in the video, or I'm sorry, in the picture over here on the right. And I'm going to click this and change it to 1.00. Okay, display the axis. I'm clicking on the button up here, and then we're going to drag this down to the bottom of the plumb line, like it shows in the picture. We're going to click on the create button, and we want to create a new point mass marker. Oh, then we're going to it says advance it to where the ball is released, but he already released the ball. Right? Yep, it was released before frame 1. Unless I missed something, so I guess we'll mark it right there. Okay, so since I can't mark it there, I guess I'll do it here. So I hold down the shift key, and then with the mouse, I click on the ball. It advances to the next frame, and I click the ball. And click the ball. It's easier to do in full view. And get a little more accurate. It's kind of hard to tell because of the shadows and stuff sometimes, but do the best you can. I'm trying to click where I see an assortment of or a cluster of dark. May not be the best, but would you leave me alone? Alright, so I'm going to finish frame by frame. I don't think we have to do this and make a recording. It's going to take forever. You're going to hear me cuss it. Okay, so that was like a not fun video game, and I have 77 markers placed. Okay, so that's the end of number 2, part 1, one-dimensional free fall. Our next step is part 1 analysis. I'm going to actually stop here and come back with a part 2 of my video to finish the part 1 analysis.